women. How do we get to a point where we actually look out for one another? How do we get to a point where we know that we can all shine? Like my father told me when I was young, the sky is wide for all the birds to fly. So in our different fields and different corners, we can all shine. How do we get to a point where I'm not jealous of you, you're not a threat to me? You people came into the studio looking regal, and we stood up and Thelma and I were practically dancing for both of you. That's what we do. How can we get to that point where you're not a threat to me?
That's because of your mindset, I must say. In the House of 40 and Fabulous, we have a place we call Mother's Nest, where women tell their story the way it is. When a woman is 40 years plus, she's been to hell and back. So in Mother's Nest, you tell your story, or you've been married twice, some were raped, and they had their children or child out of rape, some different kind of stories. So a lot of women carry different baggages that I think some of them are still holding back, and that's one of the reasons why they are envious, jealous, hard on themselves, so to say. Because if you're a free spirit, have a different mindset that is positive, you love everything and everybody. Like when she walked in, you know she's beautiful. And if you have a beautiful mindset, you see the beauty. Yes. But if something is blocking that, your creative mind, so to say, you will not see. You only see what you're looking for in people. If you're looking forward to see something nice, definitely there's something nice when you look.
Well, can I ask you a question?
You know, so I'm coming. Let me answer that question. So I went to somewhere day before yesterday for a meeting. I was called, you're chosen to do ABC. I'm like, oh, wow, that's nice. I walked into that room, of course, with my head up high. Yeah. And the men, they were coming to say, hello, oh, 40 and Fabulous, how are you? And I saw one big colleague of mine. I was like, wow, she's here. I went to, bow down so she can pat my back, or however it said, as a senior colleague, and she didn't mind me. She didn't even say anything to me. Her face alone, I was shaking.
Wow.
In her mind, I'm hearing, why are you here?
Oh my God.
Who are you?
How dare you?
Exactly.
I should be the only queen
so
here.
I was, and I told myself, okay, this is her problem and not mine.
Yeah,
I still love you, ma'am. I greeted her, and then I went ahead to chat with the people. So we compete instead of collaboration.
This is the third time
so
we've said that this morning.
I want women to know that let's use the power within our reach to build an enviable circle, family, whatever you call it. Because at the end of the day, if Eve is actually the person that gave the apple, everything is going to come back to woman.
We're going full circle.
So woman is going to be the settlement place at the end of the day. Okay. At the end of the chaos. You can agree with me that this is the most crucial period in the history of the world. And women sit down thinking that it's going to be all right someday until we stand up.
And make a change.
And make a change.
I want to ask you something.